So, I know it's been a while. I'll do a quick recap of the complete chaos that is our campaign so far.
I think we've done pretty well so far.
You know, if that's your goal. So you were hired by the mage Jeremy Aluthian, if you all remember him, to go find stuff. You did. You came back here. He was going to study for a few days, and he left you to your own devices. Said, "Come get him in a day or two." It's been like 4, and you've.
No,
Wait,
to be fair,
that's not
to
what I
be
remember.
fair,
I thought-
we went back and tried to talk to him.
That is not what
He
I
would
remember.
not
I
see
thought he
us.
said he would get us in a few days.
No,
and
we
then-
were supposed to go back and get him.
We
Oh.
tried
He
to
said,
talk
"Come
to
back
him.
when you're ready," and we uncovered all this.
I missed that
evil
part.
plot.
For the record, nobody went to go try to talk to him.
Wait, somebody went to go talk to him.
No, he went back to the mage tower, but to go buy shit.
Yeah.
Nobody went to talk to Jeremy.
Oh.
Yeah,
Nobody's made any
Jeremy's
attempt.
gonna have no concept of time. But
Yeah,
I wonder what's gonna happen.
Yeah,
in
the mage
this
tower's
section.
enchanting my rapier for me.
So, this was just the wrap. Yeah, you thought it wasn't chaos. Instead, you uncovered some weird necromancy cult.
Yep.
A lot of work on a lot of ends. You managed to track them down to a church outside a rundown church outside of town, and you murdered them. Pretty excellently. One got away. Some vampiric monster escaped your clutches. Blocked the door, trapped you inside as it's burning, and that's where we left you. Left that note sort of hanging there for a very long time. You're presently in the sort of entry passage before the chamber that's actually burning. Trying to open up the trap door that seemed like it was sealed. And heavy smoke now, sort of. It hasn't really started pouring into your section, but it's starting to fill up in the other section. Has that the burning and the weird moaning of corpses on the wall, which is very off-putting. Also smells a little barbecue-y.
Nice.
As you're now here, I believe somebody was at the door. You were trying to push it open. What would you like to do?
Let's see, if I recall correctly, both me and Eric, I think, were at the door.
I mean, you're all essentially in the small chamber. Whoever wants to jockey for that door can.
I have 9 strength. I'm not forcing that door open.
I got an 18. I'm gonna give it a shot.
Go ahead, roll.
Do I have anything else?
Athletics.
Athletics.
Can I cheer him on to give him?
I mean, you're not a bard, so you're gonna need a little bit more than cheering him on if you want to give him advantage. What are you doing to help him? I think all of your skeletons are gone.
Yeah, I'm like out of everything right now. No spell slots, no skeletons.
And they burn the corpses so you can't raise more.
I remember.
He knows.
The
The
DM,
necromancer remembers.
the DM is going out of his way to make sure I don't have any minions.
You at least recovered their hoods, right?
He took them off before they went in.
Oh, good. Smart. All right, so I got a +7 here. Big dice means big numbers. Ooh, 23 total.
23. That's enough.
Yeah.
As you push on the door, a bit of strain. The necromancer's like, "You can do it," and you're like, "That's not helping." You push it up, and you can tell at this point that big chunk of stone was sitting on top of it, but you managed to push it, roll the stone off, and open up into the church proper on the other side. You can see that the stone sort of altar that was to Ayun was broken and pushed. The rubble was pushed over top to block the crate. You look around, quick perception check.
+4, 23.
Ooh, nice. The vampire not in sight. You see the door left ajar and open, probably made a quick escape after they blocked the thing. But there was also a small fire that's been set in the corner of the church to try to burn down the church. It has not been very long, clearly. It's like somebody threw a piece of paper on fire towards some flammable stuff and then booked. But you could easily go over and stamp it out right now if you
Yeah, let's
wanted
do
to.
that.
All right. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and stamp it down.
Okay. stamp it out as now the smoke starts coming out of that trap door, and you guys make your way up. There you are. What are you guys up to?
Well, that was terrible.
It got away.
So what were you doing down in the fire the whole time while we were trying to chase this vampire?
I was right behind you.
Roll
Roll deception.
Roll deception.
Yeah.
It's a D20, and then you just
Against your insight.
Oh yeah, I have to roll.
not
Nine.
very good. Roll your insight.
Well, doesn't he have
Malachi.
passive insight?
Yeah, your passive insight's pretty good, but you asked a direct question.
Sure.
Alright, so my insight is 1 plus
Ooh.
13, so...
Ah,
Full of
you
shit.
don't believe that.
No, that thing would have been dead if you would have attacked it. What were you doing back there in the fire?
Your eyes.
Uh-oh.
She just glares back at you.
Alright, I assume
say-
Roll intimidation.
I assume it was important then if you're not saying anything and just give me that look, so...
I was like, I can attempt to intimidate you if you want.
If she's a warlock with good charisma, I'm pretty sure she can.
Whatever, like I said, she gave me the look and I'm like, alright, fine.
You're there in the church. The smoke's billowing out, but it seems like the fire you can hear from the noise is sort of dwindling down. It hasn't found any extra purchase or anything to spread to at that point.
So we don't have any proof of anything that happened here. I don't have any minions to raise because the damn room caught on fire.
Well, there's the charred room. And we stopped the whole church from burning down, so we can always report this.
Yeah, there is still the big tapestry of a skull with that necromantic symbol.
Yeah,
the
there's-
skull with one eye.
There's still this church, the secret tunnel underneath the shop that led here.
I suppose so. I'm just pissy about not having any minions at the moment.
We'll find you other corpses,
Makes me itchy.
but no taking from the monastery.
I didn't take anything from the
Taste.
monastery. Calm down, you two.
It's pitch black. It's probably maybe 3 in the morning at this point, as you've had a long and terrible fight.
Well, I'm pretty sure everybody's asleep at the church, so we can't go reporting this now.
Well, I can't do anything right now aside from simple spells, so I would very much like to get some rest.
Yeah.
Maybe find a body somewhere.
Plus, to get your maximum HP back from that ghost that stabbed you.
Thanks for reminding me that.
All right. Yeah. I vote we would go back to the town.
Sleep sounds good.
Now,
Alright.
are we going back to town regular ways, or are we going back to that tunnel and then have to sneak out the shop again?
Maybe we should just do regular ways.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can see the town. You're a little distance off, maybe a 30-minute walk at most.
Are we taking the tapestry?
That's a decent question, actually. Like, if we leave it here, the vampire might return and try and burn the place down again. So we might want to take some proof.
I mage handed off the wall.
Smart.
I don't know. Tapestry might be a little bit heavier than the mage hand can handle.
Yeah.
Fine then.
Roll an intelligence for me.
Me?
Yeah.
I'm a bit stronger than a mage. hand.
It's gonna be a lot.
Tapestry's gonna be pretty big, so
23.
You figure you could unhinge it with your mage hand. That would help just drop it down. You wouldn't be able to catch it with the mage hand, but
How big is this tapestry?
about 20 feet tall, 10 feet wide.
Okay.
yeah,
Alright.
a lot of fabric.
Black with a white skull, green one eye.
All right, I got it down. You're carrying it.
I was about to say, what character has some strength and wants to carry this shit?
I'm pretty strong. Alright. We'll carry it. Roll it up. It's like a carpet.
Yep.
It's got some heft to it, but you're no small guy. This is, you throw it over the shoulder. Carry it out. I didn't mean like that, but okay.
Alright. Out of
We're talking
character.
cheaper.
Out of character. had to buy new pants a size up today. I'm in a bad
It's
spot.
not a good day.
I'm not. It's not a good day.
Those days are never fun.
No.
That's why do you think I'm on a diet?
That's why we
Never
have
had those days.
sweatpants.
I'm about to take maternity
yes.
pictures.
You thin ass motherfucker.
I would hang it up in my wall.
These skinny jeans are baggy.
That's Justin for you.
My shame and my glory.
Yeah, so I need to like bust heads today. That's what we need.
All right.
Roll dice, bust heads.
I need bodies, so that's a good combination.
Yeah.
Let's get
All
you
right.
bodies.
Alright.
So you guys
Track back
are
to town.
heading to bed. You guys are you going to your place?
Yeah. What was
Right.
it called? The
The dump.
the
The
rusty
dump.
trombone. What?
Yeah. Yeah, no, that's a different kind of shout. No, you head back to the dump. You guys go back to
Whatever it was called.
the inn that I should probably know the name of.
It's only been like 2 months.
Jesus Christ, yeah. Let me get freaking notes out. I got them.
Meanwhile, everyone on the internet who just went to the next episode is like, what the hell's their problem?
It's like, well, observe the upload.
The
dates.
internet? You mean Jess?
Yes.
I try and catch it. For some reason I don't have notifications on.
Me neither. It's like I'm pretty sure I subscribed to the channel.
Gotta put on push notifications, guys.
Like and subscribe.
Yeah. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Comment below about your favorite kind of dice.
The ones with 20 sides.
Yeah, I like the D20s. They're good.
Get the nice.
Although the D4, great Caltron.
Get the jangly.
Yes.
Get the jangly labyrinth ones.
Yeah.
So you guys went to go sleep at the Dragon's Hide, or Dragon's Hide, just know the. And you went to the dump.
I meditate for 4 hours.
Yep.
Me too.
Elves.
Yep. Trance, whatever you want to call it.
So you have elvish descent. You're first. I need you to do your roll for your sleepy
Right.
times.
Oh, jeez, here we go. Please not the unicorn again. Please not the unicorn.
The table.
Why do we always have somebody who has, like, night terrors?
His is night frivolity.
Dang, it's been so long. I lost the.
What table was that?
It's the Feywind. I don't know if it's Feywander or Feylost. No, it's a Feylost background. That's right.
I could just make some shit up.
So-
if you're interested.
Is that the can stuff? Because I'm like, I don't think we have any white Zinfandel anywhere.
Yeah, it's the can.
Okay.
My friend wanted to clear all the random crap out of his
Oh.
fridge, so I assisted.
Out of character, alcohol, internet. Jessica.
No, we're talking about tuna.
Alright, tuna.
Okay.
Drinking
D8.
tuna.
Awesome.
That would be
Thanks.
so concerning.
Believe in the dream. How are the cards? Oh, those aren't
5.
cards at all.
Oh, okay. Okay. Your skin.
What is-
Your skin sparkles in the moonlight. You're
No,
now. You are
no,
now.
that is the wrong table.
Okay.
Yeah, it should be a
The-
creature.
A visitor. Okay. Fine. Ooh, a pixie.
Nice.
Perfect.
So now I get a pixie visit.
So you go into your dream, and it takes you back a bit. It's a bit of a memory of your time in the Feywild. Lush green fields,
Are you gonna cry?
beautiful bright flowers, and canopies of trees everywhere. And this little pixie comes fluttering up out of the brush, and it comes over to you, and he's just like, you know, you really should consider paying off the unicorn. He's really pissed, alright? He's been telling everyone you're a piece of shit, and I don't really believe him. I'm not the kind of person that would believe that kind of stuff, but you know, you do seem like an asshole sometimes. I'm just saying. You should consider it. You say anything to this?
I have no memory of a debt with this unicorn.
You mortals and your memories. Nobody really gives a shit what you remember, alright? Pay the unicorn. He's evil. Well, I don't mean he's evil. Technically, he's lawful good. But, you know, you should really consider it. It's sort of important, and that makes no sense to you when you wake up.
Nice.
With a giant pile of glittery horse shit in your room.
Oh no.
Another pixie peeks out from behind your shoulder. It's like, yeah, just pay the friggin' unicorn.
No.
Is it horse shit or is it unicorn shit?
Who's to say?
Need a higher
Who's
intelligence
to
to
say?
find that out. So you guys have a bit of downtime, about 4 hours to kill while everybody else is sleeping it off,
I did 4 more hours of work on my magic item.
tinkering away. You up to anything, Malachi?
Oh, that's right. I almost forgot to heal myself.
No.
Yeah, go ahead. Everybody heal yourselves. You got your long rest.
Hooray!
All right.
Already did
Um, as you wake up, you come downstairs,
Mhm.
typical fashion. Didn't get to have a bar fight, but you felt pretty fought. You go downstairs, and there's only one patron sitting there, very well dressed, thin, elvish gentleman, no hair on his head, no eyebrows either.
that. Elvish with bald head.
Yeah.
Okay.
Played with fire.
He's wearing a really nice suit, like 3-piece, got a whole vest interlay and everything like that, a little ascot for the centerpiece. And he's there, he's like, hold on. What was his fucking voice? Oh, yes, Vulcan. Hello, good morning. Are you Keeper? Keeper of Southlands?
Ah, I see my reputation precedes me. Yes, I am.
Wonderful. There is a bit of reputation. I hear that you like a good brawl, a good fight every now and then. Is that true?
If by every now and then you mean every friggin' day, absolutely.
Well, I was a bit of a fighter myself, and I thought, I have a fun game I like to play. And I'm curious about you and your friends that you have seen traveling about with. I was wondering if you could answer a few questions and might make a game of it. You hit me, I'll answer your question. I hit you. You answer mine.
Alright, I'm gonna roll perception on this guy.
Perception?
I wanna look him up and down. I wanna try and judge this guy.
What's he wearing and stuff?
Well, no, I know what he's wearing, but I mean, I'm gonna size him up,
Like for a fight?
Like for a
Okay,
fight.
Go ahead.
big dice. Ooh, little numbers. 7.
Oh, yeah, I can totally take this guy.
Skinny guy.
Skinny guy.
Skinny little elf guy.
Mhm.
Don't really know elves to be brawlers too much.
Mhm.
And fine suit. Nothing about this guy screams fighter to you.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So, I punch you, and then what?
I'll answer your question.
I don't have
If
any
you have
questions. I don't got any questions.
I might know more than you think. Come, we shall fight. And he looks over the bartender. Get out. The bartender's like, just drops what he's doing and leaves. Goes out the back way.
That should tell you all you need
I
to
need you
know.
to roll initiative.
Free drinks.
Oh, Why did my mind jump to Squid Game with this?
Yeah.
I've never seen that.
Ooh.
That's not great.
No, it's a 6.
Yeah, he's going first.
Okay.
But he just goes out towards the middle of the small room, pushes the table over, and just waves you forward. Come on. This should be funny.
Is this a martial fight?
Yeah. He's just got bare hands. Doesn't seem to have any weapons on him that you can see.
He's
It's your
a
turn.
monk.
All right.
Oh, God.
Puts
Yeah.
his hands behind his back and just stands there.
All right. Let's see.
I do not like where this is going.
He's fighting a polymorph ancient dragon.
All right.
You got it. What do you got?
I'm gonna attack.
Go for it.
15.
15. As you go, you do your regular jab punch, you go, and you just moves out of the way.
All right. First attack, second attack.
Mm-hmm.
2 attacks per round. 20.
You do another one, and you almost connect, like it's touching his chin, and then he rolls and just pushes your hand out of the way.
Ooh.
Ooh, a 20 doesn't hit this guy.
So then, in the blink of an eye, he's suddenly just right in your face, and he goes to attack.
Yeah, he's a
That is... So, he goes in for the first hit, and you're ready despite him being there. You block the punch, but then another one comes in and hits you in the side of the face. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, dear.
Ooh, 3.
Yeah. as he hits you, the energy just sort of ripples through your body,
Oh, no.
and you feel for a second like whatever he's about to ask you, you gotta be honest. You gotta tell the truth.
Oh, good. I was much more afraid right now. I was like, are we about to go like Fist of the North Star here?
Not yet.
Well, shoot.
I don't feel anything.
No, that's the next round.
Or gentle fist.
And he sort of jumps back for a second, and he's like, "So, what were your friends doing here in the first place?"
Oh, we're contracted to help a mage explore ancient temples.
All right, you may take your turn.
17.
You explain as you go up to hit him, and he just,
Another 17.
with just 2 fingers and 1 hand, he pops right in the nook of the elbow, and it just, the punch just falls short. You go for your other one and hit you in the shoulder with this one, and it's like your arm just drops.
Oh,
And you don't even get the swing out. And he's like, "Oh, very good." And then he headbutts you. That'll hit. And then he goes for 1 at the knee. That misses. As you move you step back and you move your leg out of the way in time to avoid it. He's not doing damage. He's not trying to hurt you.
Sensei.
And he asks another one. Did you know what was happening in the city before the other day?
No, I can honestly say I did not know anything.
Yeah. Go ahead.
24.
24 has this time sort of the answer to his question is not what he was expecting, and then you catch him off his guard and you clock him full in the face. Go ahead and roll damage.
Yeah, I'm gonna savage attack that. 6 damage.
6 damage. As he takes it, and he seems a little bit surprised by the amount of force
And then
you
a
get
12.
through before he recovers and spins behind you.
Wait, I can hit him. I get to ask him a question.
Go for it.
All right, why are you asking me these questions?
I was sent here to investigate you, friends.
Oh dear.
And then he goes and goes for an elbow right in your ribs. Crits. And you really feel that one because all the air is taken out. And he goes for another strike. And this one goes to clock you against the back of the head, but you lean into it and just take the punch and just sort of bounce his fist off.
Yeah.
Then he backs up and he's like, "You're a pretty good fighter." And he goes into a stance. "But what did you do last night?"
Oh.
You gotta answer.
I have to answer. And it's like, we fought a bunch of vampires. 24 to hit,
It hits.
and a 22 to hit.
That hits. 2 quick punches. Boom, boom.
6 damage, and 7 damage.
Nice. As you're taking some hit, he's taking some hits. Ooh.
Yeah. All right. So who sent you to investigate us?
There we go.
Oh, it's the boys.
My children.
It's the goblins that are always in the corner.
They knew all along.
Yes.
Oh, I take orders from very high up. The Emperor himself.
All right. What's the Emperor's one weakness? Because I hit him twice.
Oh god, we have to go to the royal.
The
order,
Emperor
don't we?
has no weakness. And he goes in.
Wait a sec. Is that a lie? I feel like that's a lie. Like, everybody has a weakness.
And he
But
goes
he
and
might not
just
know it.
roundhouse kicks you
Roadhouse.
Yeah, he beat me to it.
to the face, and it flips you over for a second. When he goes down to punch you again, he misses as you roll out of the way. Then he goes back and takes a defensive stance.
What's he asking this time?
Why do you travel with these friends? What is your role with these people?
I'm the fighter. And I uppercut him to the nuts.
Oh
You are rolling with disadvantage
Yeah,
because he took a defensive stance.
Ooh, natural.
It's not gonna
Well,
be
natural
much.
one was, yeah, we'll go with the natural
you
one.
clearly orchestrate the nut shot, and he's just like, no.
Cock shot.
Not this time, not so much. Second attack.
Oh yeah, second attack.
Your poor wife.
Ooh.
Disadvantage still.
Oh, disadvantage. So 20.
That misses. As you do manage to connect, but just no force in the blow as he redirects it away.
Mhm.
And then he goes in, elbow to the head. That's gonna miss, and then he's gonna go for a knee to the face.
Oof.
That's gonna hit. Were you expecting to find vampires?
No, I'm not liking this guy's accent and all of a sudden.
No, not at all. I wasn't expecting to find anything. They don't tell me anything. You're really asking the wrong guy.
I thought so, but you seem the most fun.
Action surge.
Nah.
We got a 24, a
Hit.
21,
Hit.
19 will miss, and I'm
Miss.
sure 10
Yeah.
will miss. All right, so
2 hits.
2 hits, unarmed damage.
You're asking the wrong people.
You're really asking the wrong guy. That was fucking great.
Boom, boom, boom. I'm gonna savage attack that one. He got even worse.
Nope.
Oh, but I don't know.
Nope.
So 5 and 9 damage.
14.
All right, so
You're actually starting to do some body work to this guy,
Yeah.
and you can tell for a second he loses a bit of air before he
Yeah.
collects himself. And
where'd you learn to fight?
Ah.
at a monastery
Oh, God.
many years ago. I grew up there.
That's
Right there.
There it is.
nice.
Pointing with his toe. Something about that seemed wrong.
I am so sorry that I
It
pointed
was
with my...
so effective.
It's so ballerina-esque.
practiced. He's done this before.
Just sits at the table, just asks him a question. It's over there.
He pointed at it with the confidence that made me think he could pick up a fork and eat with that foot. Like,
Oh, I've seen videos of people
Wait,
doing
you
that.
can't?
It's so
so
freaky.
gross.
All right, so I got another question. All right, monastery, come on. Man, I got works for the emperor. I got nothing here. What's your favorite color?
Yeah.
I got nothing.
No, I'm cautious of pepper.
Is the Emperor a vampire?
Oh.
You're an idiot. There's so many questions.
Yeah, I am
I know,
an
but
idiot.
you're, I know.
This is why they
it
don't
is
tell you
very
anything,
Kiefer.
bro.
Very Kiefer of you. It's great.
What's your favorite color?
He goes in, he lands one more blow, just a knee to the chin as he floats up, pops you in the chin.
What is the flying velocity of a sparrow?
It's the unladen flight speed of it. Did you win in your fight against the vampires?
I mean, we
And
killed
have
most.
anything to show for it?
We killed most of them. That's 2 questions.
You are smarter than you say.
25 will hit.
Yeah.
All right. Boom, boom, boom. I'm gonna action
Ooh,
7 damage.
Yeah.
What is it?
As he takes it,
Yeah.
shakes it off.
Let's see. How can I put this? Why is the emperor interested in the vampires?
The Emperor is interested in his kingdom, and I help to keep it safe.
Oh no, I know what
So
I'll
he
be
stops
asking
for a moment, and he goes. He just stops like, "Do you have any proof of what you say? Is there anything left?
Are we done here?
Unless you want an answer.
next.
I am always ready to finish the job."
No, I don't think we're done here. I think I've proven my point.
Well played, sir.
Oh, we have proof. I mean, I don't know what you wanted for proof. I mean, we got some loot from the whole expedition. Selling some art, I think.
I would suggest to not lose it. I think we will see each other again.
Okay.
Well fought, friend.
What's your name?
You need another hit for that.
This is why I should have multi-classed in a row. To sneak attack him in the kidneys.
As you have an eventful morning.
Yeah.
You go outside to see the barkeep going, "Can I go back in?"
Yeah, it's all yours.
Good. He goes back in.
All right, so he walked outside, right? The monk walked outside.
Yeah.
Probably not a vampire. It's daylight.
Yeah,
Fair
That's
enough.
true.
that's right. Sunny day.
Bright sunny day. All right.
Not everybody with that accent is a vampire.
I never said they were, but
I-
he was
I was-
interested in vampires.
I was
Just
thinking-
make sure he's not a fellow vampire.
Good question. Good question.
All right. Also, I don't know what the tapestry is. Like, where do you guys want me to put it? It's in my room. It's in my room. It's in my room.
Yes.
Yeah, it's in your room.
Hang on the wall.
Hang it on the wall.
Oh God, no! Don't do that. He's a
Whoa,
cult.
this wasn't the kind of evidence I meant to give you.
He's a cultist.
God, you guys are great.
Right next to my like bugbear swimsuit illustrated. Is it shaved?
No.
No. It's his swimsuit edition of Orcs Illustrated.
God, no.
Jorax over there like, I could do it. So what are we doing this morning?
Get my ass
What's the
whooped.
brain trust up to? Yeah, besides getting your ass whooped.
Well, I'm not part of the brain team. I'm just. What am I? What would you call me? The thief.
Well, I guess that was our lead, and our lead literally went up in smoke. So
As you all are sitting around in the tavern section.
Oh no, I'm still up in my room.
Okay.
Anybody who passes by the door just hears.
I'm gonna ask some questions. Of
Where did you
people
get power tools?
Jeremy hasn't invented those yet. Okay.
So,
You know what?
what are the brains talking about?
Yeah.
I'm at a loss. Like I said, it all went up in smoke. That's where it all pointed to, was that tunnel that led to the church. We got the tapestry, so I don't know who we're gonna show the tapestry to at the top of my head. Didn't the head priestess say something about? Or it's been so long, I forgot. Like, she wasn't there, was she?
Well, I went and talked to her.
Well, we don't know that.
I know. I told you
Yeah,
everything about her.
he told
Oh.
you about everything that he's talked about. I believe so. We'll say it, regardless.
Alright, I say we
He
go
said
back.
it during the fight.
We go
It's
back
about
to
this
the,
time.
we go back to the Church of the Raven and tell the head priestess or show her the tapestry. Have a warrior meat stick here, bringing the tapestry along.
As you head out, and as you're going to go find your friends,
Yeah.
Did they grab me from my room before they did this?
before they do, or right after they do, you all are met in the courtyard then by a large collection of guards, fully armored and armed,
Oh dear, they
And
saw us thinking.
collecting you with a summons saying, "You've been collected.
Collected.
You're being
Summoned.
You're being summoned. If I know my own shit.
By the Emperor?
No.
The
The Emperor doesn't live here. By Lord Hector.
The local lord.
Lord Hector for your involvements in recent activities.
We are innocent, I say.
Then you'll have your opportunity to say that to Lord Hector. Please follow. As 10 guards are now encircling you and approaching for your weapons and things like that. Is anybody going to resist?
I don't have any weapons to give, so sure.
Neither
They
I.
do take your magical casting
Focus.
implements, your staff, your book. your
Oh, no,
spell
they
book.
took his spell book? Oh, shit.
Whoa! I didn't agree to this.
We didn't ask you to agree. Are you going to resist, or besides just talking? You can try to persuade them.
What exactly am I getting summoned for?
Let's see. This could go very badly if it fails, but
What is your name?
What is my name? Who's asking?
You idiot. The fucking Lord is asking.
And where is he? He sends his dogs to ask me questions?
You summon skeletons.
Do you see any skeletons around
that-
here?
hey,
That's hearsay.
A whisper.
Where do you see anything?
anyway, I will try for a bit of deception as I freely hand over my short bow and one dagger while trying to sleight of hand the second one up my sleeve or something?
I want then just a sleight of hand.
No.
Natural
Oh, no.
1. Right in the prison
As
purse.
like you give the
It
one
dropped.
up and like yes, like trying to put it over and it drops on the ground and he's just like, I'm trying that as well.
Oh.
I don't know where that came from.
How did that get there? Love it.
Really, you two?
So is he with us or no?
Yeah,
Okay.
it collected him too as he
Okay.
stepped out.
Of the dump.
As you see, he's got like a bit of a black eye.
Oh, jeez. Does he still have the tapestry, or is that in his room?
That's in
It's
my
in his
room.
room.
Okay.
And you are then led into the main part of the city. Hold on, I got a map here. All right, so you were walked across the bridge into the wealthy part, the part you got turned away from the other day. You're taken up to the right and following a path.
No.
you
This
make
is
your
the
way-
wealthy part of the city. I want to be immersed. What is it looking like? What's the architecture?
Well, there's some beautiful architecture to the left, but
Okay.
you are taken to the right.
like?
Because the homes of the rich and wealthy are left to the left, and you are taken.
That's
you.
We're taking him through the back alleys.
That's a tradition now. I expected every video.
It's not. It's not so much an alley as a walkway up to a fort mansion type deal.
That is the castle,
The castle. Excuse me.
and that's the wall around the castle.
I see that. Yes.
And you are taken up.
Tapestries in there.
As you enter, there's a courtyard. You can see there's a lot of guards and a bit of army training in the courtyard itself. A few side buildings and things like that, but you were led directly into the castle itself. You pass by many guards and towers. You're led into the palace entryway. This is going to be a bit, so give me a minute. Lined in white columns and banisters of blue and yellow, depicting the Hector family crest. A quick right turn takes you down a hallway marked by stone busts of elegant-looking gentlemen as you reach a heavy wooden double door. Entering, you see a council of well-dressed and important individuals. Some you recognize. On a raised crescent platform facing the entrance. Behind them, stained glass windows and assistants standing at attention. To each side of the marble stone floor is a collection of guards holding Abernathy, Quo Wen, Karen Osmith, and a collection of unknown villagers. You know those people. You probably don't remember them.
Were they the people we followed from the church?
Some of them. Don't worry about it. You'll find out. Very trim and proper looking guard with a bit more elegant drab than most. A very fancy big hat and everything like that, holding sort of like a scepter, a golden scepter.
Commodore!
Taps the ground, and then makes an announcement. You have been summoned. You have been summoned here this day to give your voice on the events unfolding within our town of Bluebane.
That just sounds
I practiced
exhausting.
this, yeah. You are all minded of the expectations of your decorum in this hall of judgment. You are to remain still. There's so much effort in there. You are to remain still. You are to speak when asked a question. And you are to speak only the truth.
Foghorn Leghorn.
This is...
What the? I would say, what the
Say.
This is a formal hearing to determine your involvement in the illegal practices uncovered within our borders and the murders and ritualistic sacrifices of 9 of our citizens. You, Malachi.
Whoa. Ritualistic sacrifice.
Whoa. Has one of the guards just like
I
puts up a
wasn't
spear.
talking to you.
You, Malachi,
What?
are accused of practicing necromancy within our walls, even after specific instruction not to do so. You, Othrin, are accused of trespassing within the crypts of the Raven's Roost. The rest stand as potential accomplices to these crimes. Before hearing from the accused, 3 witnesses and a council member wish to make statement. He strikes his spear twice on the ground, his staff twice on the ground. Kung, kung. Abernathy Dalton, who stands accused of his involvement in the listed crime, shall now give his testimony. Abernathy.
Is that the guy from that shop that he's bought the stuff
Yes, the gentleman you intimidated previously.
Yes.
Steps forward, just past his escort, and nervously begins speaking. That's not what he said. I was closing the shop after the bodies were found, and these people ambushed me. They told me that they were in my shop the night before and had seen people using it. They showed me that there were 2 skeletons among them and threatened me. I was not at my shop the night before and know nothing about any tunnel that is said to run beneath it. Lana Goodjoy, the Archmage of the Mages Guild, who I think you briefly saw,
Yeah, we did.
leans forward in her chair. Was there any mention of what they saw from the people in your shop? They were looking for more bodies. I suspect for more dark rituals. He shoots a look to your group. It's a nasty look. Strange that such a question should happen upon you, who is so unaware, but still be addressed to the correct location. As I said, I was not there the night before. Indeed, nor any other time such events transpired, or when the tunnel must have been built. Well, it's coincidence?
I think
Perhaps. Or perhaps you are just blind to such things when it suits you. The head priestess briefly puts up a hand and speaks. Janice Brightbird. What did they threaten you for? What was it that they wanted from you? They wanted to know about bodies, but I had nothing to tell them. When they did not get the answers, they threatened me with undead. I barely escaped with my life. He tries to step forward, but is stopped by a guard. Extraordinary that you escaped at all, yet alone unharmed. She turns and addresses the rest of the council. Why would those responsible for the missing bodies need to question Abernathy about their whereabouts? The guard strikes his spear twice on the ground. The council now brings forth Karen Allsmith, the mage you first met when you entered the mage's tower, who berated
Jeremy, yeah.
Jeremy. Karen steps forward, trying to look humble, but seems frustrated, as she always does.
True to her name.
Yeah. I found Malachi with skeletons when he first arrived here. He was instructed to destroy them and not practice necromancy within the walls. I then watched as the skeletons were dispatched as instructed. I feel compelled to note that in my interactions, Malachi made no attempt to conceal his profession, and in fact argued that it was misunderstood. The head priestess raises her voice, never looking directly at you, almost in disgust. So he freely admits to the desecration of the dead. He does. It was difficult to get him to stop. Lana Goodjoy, the Archmage, steps in. Was it mentioned where his skeletons came from? What was his intentions were? He did not say. But conferring with Jeremy Aluthian, it was confirmed that they discovered in the ruins they were investigating. As for the intentions, I believed he was intending to use them as labor or bodyguards or something. Were the bodies buried or otherwise enshrined when he disturbed them? Jeremy's report stated that they were left in a room with local creatures, but never received the proper burial. The head priestess' face softens a bit. She leans back in her chair. Seems to have appeased her a little. A nobleman seated next to Lord Hector, with his elegant little golden ring crown and his big seat. Where was I? I'm sorry, I lost my space. Okay.
And where is this Jeremy that you keep referencing? Why does he not here to speak for his employed help in their activities?
Karen, visibly uncomfortable. Lord Cal, I've been unable to find Jeremy. He is all too common the case. I have spells to notify me when he should be in town, and they had only just arrived when I first spoke to them. Jeremy is likely hidden in his study, and will be unreachable on our part. Lana Goodjoy, the Archmage, speaks up. I will have him found and brought here this instant. And she begins sending a spell. Go ahead and do an Arcana check.
12.
You recognize it as a sending spell.
19.
You don't know anything about magic. You recognize it as a spell.
Absolutely. I'm very confident in that.
Lord Hector speaks, unmoving from his throne.
Have Jeremy's authorities to teleport within Bluebane borders revoked. God, I didn't think that would be so hard to say. Revoked and ensure no wizard is beyond the summons of this council should we need them.
Scribe takes notes. Of course, my lord, as Lana, the Archmage bows.
That's gonna make
Can I speak up?
That's gonna make getting back from our missions hard.
You sort of whisper that to the guard next to you, and he's just like, no.
They did say we're only meant to speak when we spoke.
You'll have a chance. The guard strikes twice on the ground. Kunk kunk.
The council now brings forth Janice Brightbird.
The head priestess speaks. The morning before yesterday, a note was found under the church door. The note suggested that the writer had information about the missing bodies and a meeting place. The meeting location was secured for security, and I met with Othrin. He was secretive, but answered my questions. He admitted staying behind when the church was closed, and investigating the crypts. He claimed to witness Shannon, one of the community leaders, of assisting in the body's theft. Shannon has not been seen since, but a search of her room uncovered cult vestments and vials of human blood. Gasps all along the council.
Lord Hector speaks out. A most concerning discovery. Is there a chance it was planted?
We do seem to have some lapses in our security, as she looks at you for a second. But it is unlikely. The room was trapped and locked when we entered. Deckhart Cole, the nobleman.
And did you find
Fuck was his voice?
And did you find Othrin to be trustworthy?
He is rather a strange fellow. But spirits seem fond of him. Because of his skills and proclivity with the dead, I was going to suggest a more official position within the church if the council should release him. She smiles at you.
The pretty lady is nice.
An assistant whispers in the Archmage's ear. Jeremy is confirmed to be on another plane and cannot be scribed upon. A message has been sent to him to inform him that he may not teleport back within town. My sincerest apologies for his lack of attendance, my lord. The guard strikes his spear twice on the ground.
The council now brings forth Yon Greenleaf.
Yon, the elvish young man that you met this morning,
Oh dear.
steps out from behind of Lord Hector.
I know that guy.
He says, and the guards, shh.
I'm gonna wave.
He gives you a nod. I had been sent by his lordship to get information about Kiefer, the Southlands. His name had been quickly traveling through town, and an incident where 4 guards were embarrassed in a bar fight made him difficult to ignore. I met with him and completed an interrogation of his involvement.
What did you find?
Kiefer is skilled, honest, and steady. He knew nothing about the goings-on in the city until yesterday. When he fought vampires, surrounded by undead horrors, and held his ground. His allies seemed surprised by what they had found as well. Together, they dispatched the undead and the acolytes, only to have the evidence destroyed around them. His involvement started and ended with a hired sword to protect his group.
Immunity, baby.
Do you believe they were capable of tricking Kiefer into hiding their intent? Professionally, no. There is much intelligence in this group, but they would have more likely brag about such a feat than to hide it. Several have already been known for their spectacle amongst this town, as he looks to you, Fennec.
Do you wish to bring out the podium now?
We're all part of this.
Nah, I'm just gonna take a bow.
One of like the citizens. He's quickly silenced by the guard. And the guard strikes his spear twice.
Malachi shall now give his testimony.
Oh dear.
That's your chance.
Oh god, don't say anything stupid.
Alright, well, you guys are all scared about me raising the dead when you guys already had a vampire problem. We dealt with Shannon and friends when we followed the church tunnel that you guys are claiming may or may not exist.
Go ahead and roll persuasion.
No. But in lieu of my roll, I present to them the strange vestments that I have in my inventory that we got from one of the
Well, the guard
cultists.
takes them, and there's a few nods, and you hear some whispers before it's quickly shouted down.
You talking about those hoods or?
The strange vestments,
The robes.
the robes to get in.
Cultist robes, yeah. The guard strikes his spear twice on the ground. Gung, gung.
Othrin shall now give his testimony.
I have fun with that.
Present.
Do you have anything to say? Anything to add?
It was very difficult to get in the tunnel last night. My friends aren't as sneaky as we are.
Is there any other who wish to give testimony?
As there's a bit of a quiet before Quo Wen, the mage you bought supplies from the other day, steps forward and addresses the council. I was sent as a representative of the Mages Guild to investigate this previously. In my exploration, I found nothing of interest in the old church. No banners, secret doors, as they claim, and most certainly no undead.
So,
Yeah.
are you aware what fire does to the undead?
You are hushed. The head priestess leans in very... Lana Goodjoy, the Archmage, says, "Yes, and your reports are known to be thorough and accurate." The head priestess leans in curiously. "Yes, accurate. But perhaps, more importantly, very thorough. Perhaps you can elaborate on what it is you did find." Quo Wen speaks up calmly. "There was nothing of interest." "That is what you said wasn't there. What was? Was the chest just dusty? Any signs of activity?" Quo Wen, increasingly confused and distressed. "Nothing of interest. I didn't see anything. Do you remember returning after your investigation?" "No, there was nothing there. How did I? I must have walked back. I can't recall. Besides finding nothing, is there anything you can recall?" Quietly, almost to himself, he says, "No."
There's no warm bossing say.
Head priestess, "I believe Quo Wen may be under the effects of a memory spell. If it pleases the council, I would like to perform restoration to remove such false memories." There's a bit of alarm as the Archmage says, "The testimony is strange," as she glares at Quo Wen. "But to suggest something like this, extraordinary as the questions may be, they need be answered. If I am wrong, then there is no harm in it." She slowly makes her way over, steps down from the big stem, reaches her hands out, and her hands begin to glow, and as the light passes Quo Wen, she touches his temples, and he stumbles back for a moment, for catching himself and steadying. And you can see his eyes moving back and forth very quickly. They were there! They were there when I was at the church. The acolytes, they were waiting for me. They grabbed me from behind, and then it gets fuzzy again. The king stands up, and all the other members stand as well.
Did you see who cast the spell on you?
"No, my lord. They were expecting me when I arrived, and took me by surprise. I'm sorry. My lord, had I been more prepared," he cuts him off.
Then save your apology, and be prepared going forward. I am prepared to make my judgment. Abernathy, you are held
hereby held on suspicion of unlawful conduct, and will be held in the dungeon until there is further need of you. Abernathy argues and pleads as he's carried away. No! Please, I'm innocent, no! Othrin. The Church of the Raven Queen forgives you for your trespassing, and I see no reason to pursue it further. You are free to go.
Thank you.
Malachi. You have committed crimes within my realm, but in doing so have uncovered a conspiracy too deeply rooted to have involved your practices in its creation. You will not be jailed, but your presence in my town will not be unobstructed. You are permitted for the use of the undead within the town limits. You may only use remains approved by the church. If your undead are witnessed by any outside of this room, they are to be destroyed on sight. And if they are in any way implicated in the harm of my citizens, even in self-defense, you will be treated as a hostile necromancer and killed. I would have you report your comings and goings directly to the Mages Guild, so that they might better watch over the potential threats in their ranks. As for the Mages Guild, their part in this sickens me. You are either incompetent or corrupt. You shall be fined 10,000 gold and reminded the expectations of a guild to manage its members and their investigations. Dismissed.
Where did the undead touch you?
Oh, God. Please tell me you didn't say that.
All right. He said citizens, okay? But bad citizens?
First of all, nobody was injured.
The council's clearing out.
Oh no.
And you're being
I
escorted
don't get a
out.
rebuttal?
Says, no, you do not get a rebuttal to
that
Lord
was second
Hector.
I'll just put a hand on his shoulder. It's like, it's okay. It means you can still use them on our missions, just not within city limits.
No, he said he could be in city limits. Nobody can witness it.
Well,
Hence the cloaks.
I mean for violence.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Clearly you had a means of hiding them. He's like, keep them hidden.
but I mean,
They
you got
will
like a
stay
baby
hidden.
murderer there, and you send your
Yes.
skeletons to attack it. So
I had no area to defend myself. They were Yeti corpses. They were not children's corpses.
Well, it was already sort of decided that where you got your corpses wasn't the issue.
Okay.
It's still a
All
forbidden
things-
practice.
Yeah.
All things considered, I think we came out ahead, so cut your losses.
I understand.
As you're being
but
escorted out, Yarn, your buddy,
yeah,
sort of walks alongside of you. It's like, I'd say, oh no, that went fairly well.
As we're leaving the room, I'm just like waving to the head priest lady. Bye!
She waves back. Oh no, let's say that went fairly well. But I would keep a low profile. It is not always good to have the attention of the nobility, especially when he says, I will kill you. So be careful.
if I had a copper for every time someone said they would kill me for being a necromancer, I wouldn't need to be an adventurer.
You'd have a silver?
Yes.
You just rolling for funsies over
I
there?
am. I rolled a natural 26.
What?
It's a D30.
Oh, Jesus.
Their death threats mean nothing
Well,
to me.
I will be handling the investigation from here on out. I do appreciate your help. But please do not continue. Again, I suggest you lay low for a while and I will handle things from here. You'll have a wonderful time. I shall see you again.
Absolutely. Alright, upon leaving the castle in the area,
So
I'm
where
going
is
to
Jeremy anyway?
immediately look for a scribe.
Oh no. Oh dear.
Back at East West Traders, that guy sees you come in like,
Oh no, not you, not you.
like, he's got like a cast on his arm. He's like,
Dang it. Finally made it into the rich side of the city, and it was for a freaking interrogation.
You're escorted right back out.
Our first visit to the rich side of town was for trial.
Whose name?
Although our welcome
Been
could have been
investigated?
warmer, I hope they remember me if they need a performer.
Get out.
You want to say that again while we don't have to mention.
Yon, Y-O-U-N, Greenleaf.
still bothers me. I couldn't
I'm
argue.
gonna do
my-
this rhyming thing as long as I run this character.
Although you have been authorized to create undead and keep them.
But they have
church has
the
approve
remains in
bodies.
the church.
Yes, but they assume that I'm a bloodthirsty murderer who uses the corpses of citizens to
So-
do this.
Let's prove them right or wrong. Come on.
You know you would.
Look,
He's like,
He's not killing the citizens.
I would use
if he
the-
happens upon them.
I would use the corpse of a citizen if it was already dead. I'm not going to make a corpse out of a citizen that I killed unless it attacked me first.
So you would kill a citizen, just not make a corpse out of it. Not make a.
I know they
a
said
skeleton.
self-defense and whatnot, but I mean, like, if
He
they...
said not even in self-defense.
you do
Yeah,
notice
but-
there's some incoming travelers to the city. A few merchants, a few wagons. Just seems like traders, some regular folks.
All of your skeletons from this point forward must be programmed with the 3 laws.
Look, they weren't going to hurt anybody. People are overreacting to the undead.
To be fair, without orders, they do defend themselves. So if somebody started hitting
Yes,
them.
but again, I am not a second-rate necromancer.
You also still have to respect the laws of this.
They need to respect my class.
I want.
If
I
you
want.
want to go on a one-man
Protest.
against all their laws, do it that way.
I want
Yeah.
Malachi to come out as a sovereign citizen. Straight up.
I-
I do not recognize this court's authority.
Why are you being lifist?
I
I'm
recognize
like
the-
this. I don't care.
I recognize
don't
the
care.
council has made a decision, however, I think it's a stupid decision.
That's why I wish they would have stayed for my argument. Where did the undead touch you?
Anyway,
Right in the soul, alright?
as we're walking back to the poor side of town, I'll just voice out, it's like, I wonder what Jeremy's doing.
I've been meaning to see him. He has some wares that I'd like to.
So,
Okay.
first of all, where did we store that tapestry that we took from the church? Muscles, where did you put that?
It's under my bed. It's under my bunk.
Any
Well, he beelined straight to the fucking guy, so
Oh, yeah.
sort of lost him right after this conversation.
So,
Wait. How the hell do you know that guy?
Oh, I met him this morning. He gave me this. I
Pointing
pointed
to
to my
black
black
eye.
eye.
You got in a bar fight with one of the Lord's right-hand men.
Yeah.
And he says that like it's a normal thing.
Wait.
I guess I
Seems legit.
trust. He's simple enough that I trust him. That if there had been something truly important, he would have said so.
Nah, I probably would have forgot.
He did clock you kind of hard.
so the way I see it, we have 3 choices to show this tapestry to. We show it to Jeremy, we show it to Janice, or we show it to Lord Pissy Pants, who won't let me talk to him.
Or there's the 4th option, show it to nobody. They did say for us to back out right now.
Yeah, but that just means that we're getting close to what they're hiding.
This might be above our pay grade. We should fight some more.
I mean,
Wait a minute, they're paying us?
No, not them.
you guys are getting paid?
Well, you need.
Well-
Well, I'm not there, so I'm not gonna say.
I mean, yes, to be fair, I am low on stock right now. I am not happy not having any minions nearby, so I suppose we should check with Mr.
Employer?
Employer to see what's happening on that end.
He's on another plane. Did you hear that?
He's in his workshop. His workshop's on another plane.
It should.
Kind of had a feeling.
It
It's
shouldn't.
Southwest, so
It should.
Good luck getting there.
It shouldn't be an issue contacting him. It's a simple matter of
So many delays.
perspective.
Anyway, I had business in the Mages Guild anyway. I wanted to check on the progress of my rapier.
You make your way to the Mages Guild. Quowen is there, a bit shaken, as he seems concerned with the fact that there were lapses in his memory. His memory was altered, but he was the gentleman you contracted. Hello again.
You did good.
Thanks. Your rapier. Yes, we have it. We have it ready. Hold on 1 second. And he comes back with an elegant, sort of shimmering rapier with whatever enchantment you got. I already forgot.
I think I just wanted it to be magical for
Yeah.
resistance, like whether it's a +1 or just magical. I don't care.
Yes, it is a +1 rapier.
Yes.
Sweet.
you
Many
point,
thanks, friend.
Can you point us to the broom closet where Jeremy lives?
It's this way.
Okay.
It's dorms. He just doesn't take care of his room, so it's a piece of shit. It's in here. I don't know where he is. You have a good one.
All right, I'm going to do an Arcana check.
You remember where the entrance is.
Oh, okay.
It's just in one of his closets.
Oh, okay.
I mean, you want to do an Arcana check?
Do I need to do like a perception check or something, or just walk at a wall?
You go over there. You open the closet. Doesn't look like there's anything in there. Step forward, and you go through this
knock
doorway
first.
into another space. Like, oh shit. And there you are.
Well, if he's able to enter it, I guess that means we're welcome.
Yeah. So I go find Jeremy.
You look around for a bit and end up asking one of like the ethereal servants, and he's directing you towards him.
Nice.
And you make your way further into like a sub basement, and there's Jeremy there, sort of working away on something.
Jeremy, are you aware that your hometown is infested with vampires?
Huh? What? He turns around. Oh, looks awful. Roll a medicine check for me.
How much exhaustion does he have? When was the last time he slept?
That's not good. I rolled a 6.
This dude hasn't slept. You don't
Huh.
know
Even
how
with
he's
6, you can
doing,
tell that.
but yeah, he looks like shit. That's about the end of your observation. What? Eh?
Are you onto something? Like you look like crap.
I've been working.
Well,
Has it been 2 days? Are you ready to go?
I mean, you
I
should.
think I might need a nap.
Yeah, you need to rest first. You're looking kind of crap.
What?
Yeah, rest.
Okay.
Once you wake up.
Just on the spot, just immediately goes into his trance.
With his eyes open? Oh, that's creepy.
Well, they're elves. They go into a trance.
They don't sleep.
Alright, so.
Good.
before-
He's asleep. I'm gonna investigate his interior rooms.
You look around. This is a pretty nice facility he's got in here. There's some advanced stuff. Go ahead, roll investigation. And while you're investigating,
All right. I rolled an 18.
pretty good. We'll get back to it. What are you asking them to take?
I need to know how many flyers I can get and how much it would cost.
I'm pretty
Oh, I'm
sure
sorry
I
for
told
feeding
you
your
I was a
family.
scribe.
It's a gold for 20.
A gold for 20.
He forgot though because he's not very smart.
Yeah.
It's more than it was.
Okay. Alright. Can I borrow your pencil real quick?
Yeah, sure.
Thank you. Alright.
Wait, no.
Take-
Sorry. It's a gold for 10.
I'll get 20. Alright. It's 2 gold pieces. Thank you.
The guy goes.
So, I don't know.
20's not too bad.
I
20's
said-
not too bad.
I'm gonna have a carpal tunnel by the end of this.
So, I sent you 2. I think I'm going to go with the bottom one. Keith Southland, he got his acquittal, but he's not a quitter.
Oh, I like it.
There you go.
Is there any extra embellishment or anything that you're interested in?
No.
Good.
Just make.
Get over it in your mind.
Takes a couple minutes.
Okay.
It's not as long as the last one, so it's done pretty quick.
It's pretty simple.
Alright.
Oh, yeah, again, it's like, oh, how dare you give me business? Oh.
This is not what we usually do. We trade in merchandise. This guy knows how to write, so we,
I tell you what, do me a favor at the bottom of it, put on there your scribed at your shop. And that way you get some free advertisement too.
We don't want to advertise this. Here you go. If you have anything to trade or anything to send somewhere, we also act as a postal service.
How much do you charge for rugs?
Like,
If I want to send a rug somewhere.
depends where you're sending it.
True that. Alright, thanks.
Yeah.
I'm going to take my
You
flyers
don't know
and
any of the places
I don't
in
worry.
real life.
Yeah.
Canonically, you do.
Alright, that's really it for me. I'm going to go start going towards the busiest square and passing them out.
What time is it?
9:05.
You were looking at your watch. I assumed you were looking at
Now I was looking at a message. I'm trying to get us more views.
new agey watches. Trying to get us more views.
Yeah.
We got a Are we live streaming right
No, not yet.
now? I'm scared by the yet, but okay.
Yeah, I'm still a G shocker over here.
Yeah, then live stream. Give him
I
1,000
don't take it
followers.
into talks. All
I
right.
don't take it into talks.
Your toenails are disgusting.
Yeah, they are.
I'm keeping that in the video.
Can't be worse than mine.
Alright, guys. Look, I can break
All right.
Boys, leave him alone. I need him.
No, you don't. So that's why.
No more sass. Go to your room.
Alright.
I'm just standing outside the Maids Guild admiring my new rapier.
It's all swishy and stuff. With an 18 investigation check, if you look around, some of these implements seem custom made and things like that for inscribing and enchanting objects of that nature. It seemed like whatever he was working on, he's partially finished with. He's almost finished with. And he's copying of another one of the enchantment, a weird, like, it's difficult to figure out exactly what the enchantment is,
So is this
but it's
where
multiple enchantments.
Arcana would come in? Alright. Alright, that is going to be a 23.
So he's enchanting onto what is essentially just like a bucket. And it is like a few spells that are like create water and what exactly were they? Create water. Fuck, he's got a lot of spells. And a sort of a heating spell. What else was there? Oh, and like a mage hand spell. And you gather that anything put in the bucket is going to be like washed and cleaned.
I've seen enough Fantasia to know where this is going.
I don't know that one.
Sorcerer's Apprentice?
Oh, okay. Yeah. So it seems like he's doing some sort of mundane-ish things and making an implement for that. But a lot of the equipment around here is very technical, very custom-made, and it's a bit out of your depth.
Yeah.
Despite as well-versed in magic as you are, you wouldn't be able to have made these things.
Okay.
And who else is doing stuff?
Looking around Jeremy's shop for now.
Oh, you went with him? Okay.
Yeah. Looking for something specific.
Ooh, oh. Didn't you ask him for something?
Are you
No,
trying to steal it?
Not at all. I just wanted to see if it's around.
Completed.
No, the
I love you.
levitation
I love
boots.
you.
Oh
A little love happening in the corner there? What happened?
Yeah, baby.
I try to do it quietly, but she can't read lips apparently.
No, she's awful at that. I'll whisper something and she's just like, why do we do that then? It's like, oh, okay.
Damn it, there was a sex joke there and I missed it.
There'll be another chance, I'm sure.
Alright.
Say hi.
You look around, there's no finished magical items laying about. There's a lot of half-worked things, a lot of tools and stuff like that. There's a couple scrolls, a lot of books and things, especially in the libraries and stuff like that. But the magical items, you don't see them. You do see a few chests and things like that that likely contain his swag. Also, there's like a whole section of this area that you don't have access to.
You start to get the feeling that he's a little fickle. I can do this and this.
There's a big set of like double doors that leads. I think he previously told you that's his personal area, and you don't have access to.
Stay out of the West Wing.
That's where he keeps his flour.
I'm gonna sit and read.
Any good books?
No.
Oh yeah, you need to spend. Okay.
Oh!
I remembered
I think
the
I know what
thing
book.
I gave you.
So, can I question him about the boots of levitation?
He's
Or is
out of it.
he's already asleep.
Trans.
Awesome. All right, later. I don't see him selling them to anybody else anytime soon. He doesn't seem to
It's
get
a
out much.
golden opportunity. All right.
All right.
What are you up to?
Still just waiting outside. Actually, you know what? I'm done playing with the rapier now. I'm bored. I'm going back to the end to work on my magic item until he wakes up.
Okay.
Oh, just out of curiosity, anything look broken? Like not something he's working on, just anything in his shop that's not kept up with.
Yeah, there's a few things. Like his a lot of his furniture and stuff like that is really old. And there's a chair in the corner that's broken down and stuff like that.
Are we going Elves and the Shoemaker here now?
Just gonna be nice and
Mending.
just. Yep. Broken pieces end to end. Two halves become whole again.
As the chair reassembles and stands upright. Really cleaned off too in the process.
The rhyming spells are back.
Yep.
I was waiting for that. Yeah, and you fixed Jeremy's chair. Thank you.
Cool.
Okay, what are we up to?
Tinkering. I'm not even a gnome anymore.
After about 2 hours, you finish your reading.
Are there any corpses around here?
We have to get it from the Raven.
There are
Never
no
church
corpses in Jeremy's quarters that you can find.
Do you know which
Well,
Rats.
roll another investigation.
Oh no.
Rats.
Damn it!
You find newborn babies just popping out of nowhere.
Careful. That
Everything-
might cause the-
Wait! I have lucky.
Oh no.
Go for it.
Oh my god.
Spend a luck
You're gonna
point.
waste lucky on an investigation?
Yes!
Yes.
6.
Here's another luck point. There we go. All right. What was I doing?
Investigating.
All right. That is a 17. Or no, 18. 18. 13
Okay,
plus
there's
5.
no human-sized corpses, but there are a few specimens and jars and things like that you managed to find in the library.
Oh, I was hoping for like a teaching
some-
skeleton.
Don't
Some
do it.
weird stuff. You see like a sort of like an imp, a devilish imp. It's like half dissected, left open.
Don't do it.
I don't want to use any exotic corpses here. I just figured maybe there might be one in a corner somewhere that you forgot to clean up. All right.
I don't think Jeremy
Doesn't
keeps
leave a lot of
skeletons.
corpses.
You know what? I figured I would at least check.
I mean, it's good to know he doesn't leave corpses.
I'm not making my own corpses if our fighter
He
friend
knows how to
would-
get rid of them.
Yeah.
You were also told to get your corpses from the church, Frank.
No, he was told they had to be approved by the church.
Wait, I can get corpses from the church?
I doubt they're just going to hand over law-abiding citizens' corpses.
I mean,
What corpses
There
would
might
be
be
approved by the
unlaw-abiding
church?
citizens they're willing to hand over.
yes, give me, murderers, rapists. I'll put them to good use.
I said that too, but people didn't like what I did.
I wouldn't put it that way.
Yes, that's
You
it
want to
then.
try the
Is this
church?
supposed to be like the D&D
Yes.
world's equivalent to organ donating? What the heck is
You head to the church, and after
on, Dave.
some
Don't you remember Stargate?
scoffs
Them
and
feeding
some
them the wraith?
upset voices, they do bring out actually 3 corpses for you.
No fourth corpse?
No, three very badly damaged, and you figure they've already investigated the church, and these are what they could recover. It's like a haphazard collection, and they sort of explain to you, since some dark and terrible magic was already used on them, we're not willing to really bury them amongst our properly disposed of corpses, so you can do with these as you will.
I appreciate your
We don't. Please leave.
I donate 10 gold to the Church of the Raven Queen.
They refuse.
Good.
Wow.
Thank you.
Keep your evil money.
So I use 2 level 3 spell slots to animate dead. Now I have A, B, and C.
I would suggest getting to a
Yeah,
secluded
where are
space
you doing
first.
this?
Yeah.
Just in the middle of the street.
All right, I take the.
He's so upset.
Immediately
Wait,
breaks his one rule.
Gave me exactly what you wanted.
Minimal
Wait.
amounts.
Wait. How do I move these corpses?
Oh, they're
I'm
like
hoping they're in body
sacks.
bags or
They're
something.
like
Bags of
In
bones.
sacks.
I gotta go to the bathroom.
Like 150-pound sacks of just flesh and bone.
No, no, no,
like
it's
mostly burned up. There's like
All right.
30
Oh.
pounds a sack.
Oh, this is from that
So,
church, I guess.
if I have 9 strength, can I move these by myself?
Drag it.
No.
All right. Is there a secluded area nearby where I can summon one to help me carry the other sack.
If you can get enough to make a pile of bones or whatever to make one, as long as it's in a secluded spot that you can quickly get its hood on.
Can you put the hood over the sack?
Do I? Oh, that's.
Well, ask them. They're the next best thing. Also, they said when we're done being loud, the lizard can go to sleep. I got to meet the lizard guys. Don't be
What?
jealous.
I was here when they got the lizard.
I mean, your jealousy's kind of shown. Yes,
I mean,
it's not a good,
I,
good color on you.
I've been watching a lot of Law and Order. I don't know
I love
if a
lizards.
9-year-old showing me that a lizard is going to hold up in court.
He does that now, like all the time. Like something will happen, it'll be like dum dum.
All right. With 9 strength, do I have enough to carry one sack?
Yes.
Is there anyone nearby secluded that I can do this?
Go ahead, roll stealth.
Can he put the cloak over the sack, raise the sack skeleton into the
Not
cloak?
really how it works.
I don't know how it works. It's magic. You
Your stealth
Should
works.
really be more
My
direct with your
stealth.
sex talk. Sack, cloak over top.
Yeah. So I rolled a 13.
13. You know, find an alley somewhere, real quick. You
Okay.
know, go in there, try to raise it.
I used Animate Dead on 1, so I raised the 1 up. So can the one that I've raised now help me carry the other 2 sacks?
Yes.
Okay.
You and your hooded friend.
I was
Yes.
about to say, the hood.
Carry the rest
Yes.
out. As you get a couple of real hard leers from the people who are in the church who are like, I think I know what that is.
Look, they said they
They
were
fucking
approved.
They hate you. They were ordered by the Lord to give you these things.
I
They
don't think
like
they're going to welcome anymore if you're volunteering at the church
I
anymore.
tried giving you a donation, alright? I'm not a bad person. You guys are weird. I'm sorry.
The guy who's hanging out with like rotted bones. Just like he's.
Did these
the
did these hurt
weirdos.
you?
Yeah.
Did these hurt anybody that you know and love?
Yes.
These specifically that I just raised.
From what they're saying, I'm pretty sure these are like collected from that room that was burned. So these are the things that were dragging him into the wall.
Good. That was an annoying fight. I'm glad that I had them under my
The
dominion.
undead are a scourge upon the world. And upon our poor town. We've been blighted by this darkness for too long.
You're so
And your
full of
presence
yourself.
here
Just-
does not help.
A church person getting into a debate with the necromancer. This is great.
What interactions do you specifically have with the undead that have scarred you so deeply?
You do realize there's a dark, evil cult in this town that's been murdering people, right?
I don't summon vampires. It's vampires who are doing this. Do I look like a vampire? Do these look like vampires?
May the Lady of the Raven.
Oh, yeah, okay.
So walk,
Yeah,
walk,
yeah,
they
yeah.
don't want to fucking talk
Walk
to you.
away. I win this round.
Well done.
Alright.
We'll say that was in character.
Alright. Alright, I head back to Jeremy's closet mansion with my 3 minions now, A, B, and C.
Okay, I get the feeling that next time we want to deal with the church, we should send in me and him, good cop, bad cop sort of deal.
Look, they have an issue with necromancers for no reason that they can explain to me aside from it's wrong.
So does anybody else have anything they want to do before you hook up with Jeremy?
He's cleaning up
Get outta here.
Jeremy's thing. He's making flyers. She's reading a book.
Casting the mending spell only takes a second
I know.
and then
Four-
runs a minute, so
4 hours later, Jeremy's awake. You can.
I've been performing in the streets for a little bit for that time, so not even for money, just street cred at this point.
Some people come out. You do get some money. You get 6 silver.
Sweet.
As people are happy to give it to you at this point. It's like, yeah.
Do you have
It's
my
the entertainer!
skeletons handy? Look,
His name was not Cedric.
Oh, no.
No.
okay, it's fine.
Is there a way to destroy the book?
Ooh.
Fire.
Yeah, it's just a regular book. And first chance you get, chuck it into a fireplace. Watch it burn.
How
Shit.
long?
I'm a little concerned that
She has her own sidebar over here. She's
I was about
like,
to say, how long will she hold on to the
You're
information?
performing in the streets. Cut to dramatic face just watching a book burn in a fireplace.
Why could I see
I
that?
take a casual walk around town before Jeremy has done his 4 hours of.
Looking around town, there's a few new people coming in. You hear, give me
No,
that.
I'm looking for something.
Ooh.
That thing's going before I'm going. So I'm going looking for somewhere specific to firebolt it out of the way.
Oh, okay.
Or something. That's where I'm going. So,
Alright.
even if I gotta walk away into the woods or
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah, it's a little bit out to town, and you traveled to the church underground, so you didn't see it so much, but you sort of walk out in that direction a little bit, and you see there's a couple of ruins. The church is the biggest, most intact one, but there's a few outside of the city of Bluebane. Seems to be a little collection of a few stones and things like that. A ruined city that Bluebane was put on top of. What did I say? Jeremy is awake. I feel refreshed. Back to spells.
Welcome back.
Oh, hello there. Can I help you?
Where's our next mission?
Oh,
job?
are you ready?
Yeah,
Have you collected
sure.
up?
Let's do this.
You have everything you need. Well, our next mission is a bit fiendish, if I do say.
Haha.
What do I
Can't
get?
be more finished than what we did.
Why do I get the
already.
feeling that's foreshadowing?
We're going to go fight some devils and demons.
Before we head out, do you actually sell any of this stuff in here?
Yeah, what are you interested in? I have a
Uh,
few of the items you collected previously, and I keep some things myself.
I recall we came across some boots of levitation, I believe. in our
Yeah?
last... How much would you be willing to part with them for?
God. How much I told you they were for.
Whoops.
An undisclosed amount. We will settle it out of game. It was...
This is a game?
How much gold do you have?
My life is a
Shut
lie.
135 gold,
That's not enough.
No.
silver, and copper, but...
Yeah, I think it ran closer
three-
to
300,
three.
500?
Yeah, three to 1,000 was
Dang.
about the cost of his stuff.
Well...
We've only done one mission.
I'll have to perform a bit more.
We've done one mission.
I'll bring them with me. If you get enough gold, we'll do the exchange there.
Into the bag of
Sounds
holding
good.
it goes.
I look forward to the transaction.
He goes over, opens a chest, and throws the boots into his bag.
Nice.
You know, if you need them, I can
I'm a piece.
Is there anything anyone else wants to do? He does describe to you a bit more. I'll wait till Jess gets back, so we'll
Sure.
bullshit in the meantime. But is there anything anyone else wants to do?
Nope.
You gonna hand out those flyers? Or you keeping them?
Oh yeah, hand them out.
Oh, that's what he's been doing for the 4 hours.
Go ahead, give me just a general charisma check.
9.
9. You do manage to give them out. You see a few you pick back up because somebody dropped it not soon after, but maybe one or two stuck.
How dare they?
Nice.
Yeah. Everybody else is just like, I don't know who this is, and just walks away.
Excuse you, I am known by the right-hand man of the Lord.
Yeah, every now and then you do see Yon in the distance, just keeping an eye, making sure you're not getting into trouble, because he did instruct you to stay the fuck out of his investigation. Nice terms. But everybody makes their way back to Jeremy, and he begins giving you a bit more of a detailed rundown on what's going on. He told you previously that you're going to be dealing with some fiends, that is, devils and demons. He says, well, there's a jungle. In the jungle is a facility long since abandoned, but it used to be used for a bit of a test, I believe. I'll know a bit more when we get there and I get a chance to examine the ruins, but it is from the Age of Arcanum, and they created a sort of facility to summon and pit the devils and the demons against each other. I don't know what purpose it was for, but it exists, and there's a bit of magic attached to it that I'm very interested in. But there's a bit of a trek through a jungle, I believe. I know a close-by settlement, if it's still there, and I can take you that way if they're all ready. How are we doing? Are we ready?
Let's go.
Sure.
Anybody need anything before we go?
Is
Too late.
Is there a weapon shop nearby?
You
No,
need another one?
I can sell a few things. What are you looking for?
I was just hoping to pick up a whip.
Oh no.
I don't think there's any weapon shops of that kind. It's not a very militaristic town that we're in. It's sort of in the heartland of the Empire. They haven't had to go to war in quite a while.
I'll make one later.
Okay. Well, come, gather around as he begins in casting his spell.
I think we'll have to leave the town first. Or is this inside his workshop?
It's inside his workshop. Fucking loopholes. And he's like, yeah, I got that message. They always try to summon me and things, and I don't have time for this. I have work to do. And about 10 minutes later, his spell is complete, and flash of light as you all suddenly appear in what is thick, dense jungle brush. You sort of burned a hole into the vegetation, into the ground here, where his teleportation circle. You can see the leftover runes and things from it. And that's where we're going to end for today.
Ooh.
Ooh, there's going to be plenty of places to hide in this place.
Yep.
A dense jungle. Stealth all the time.